uh let's change the canvas background. Let's have it light blue. So now let's start building our dashboard. So first thing first, let's have a card. So through this first card, I'm gonna show average closing price, okay, of Salesforce stock. On filter, I'm gonna add close and aggregation as average. Switching off the category label, going to general, switching on title. Let's have average close price, okay, keeping it in center, changing the font to Arial black. Now changing the effects, let's have dark blue, okay, visual border on, let's have it 20 px, width 5x, shadow, okay, and text color white, and over here as well, let's have it white, okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's just copy the same design for the next card, which is going to be with highest trading day, and in the field I'm going to add high. Let's remove this field. Let's add high. Aggregation as maximum, and changing the title all time high. Now just copying it, and over here let's have change the title to total volume traded, and in the visual, sorry, in the fields let's have volume, and aggregation is already sum, okay. Let's stretch it a bit. And now let's build our first visualization, which is going to be line chart. So I'm going to copy the same design of the card, so I don't have to, format the visualizations again. So clicking on line chart, stretching it a bit. Now in the x-axis, I'm going to add date, and let's do it by year and month only. And in the y-axis, I'm going to add close. Let's aggregate it as average. Changing the line color to dark blue. Okay. So in the title, I'm gonna change it CRM price over time. Price over time. Okay. So now let's come to the second visualization, which is going to be area chart. So I'm gonna copy the same design and I'm gonna click on area chart. So in the x-axis, we already got a year and month, but in the y-axis, I'm gonna add high and low. So it's gonna depict daily volatility of the price, high and low. So aggregation as average. Now going to lines. Okay, the color is already the same. Now let's build our third visualization, which is going to be combo chart. A combination of line and cluster chart. In the x-axis, I've already got date, but in the y-axis, I need to have volume. Let's remove this. And in the y-axis line, I'm gonna have close. Okay, and so that's it. So let's change the title of this. Price versus volume. And for the earlier chart, I forgot to change the title. Let's change the title to trading volume trends. So now let's add another element. Let's add slicer. Clicking on slicer. Let's add a date range. Okay. Now switching off slider head, switching off slicer, changing the settings to, let's have it drop down. Okay. So now let's change the title first, and then I'm gonna add hide and seek feature. Date range slider. So I've already added the cross and green tick images over here. So let's do one thing and a few PNGs. So let's do one thing. Let's click on view selection so that I can rearrange the images. Let's put the image at the very back. Okay. And a Salesforce logo over here. So now it's perfect, I guess. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to group all the elements in one group. Control plus mouse left click. Yeah. So I'm going to now right click. I'm going to click on group. Perfect. So this is one group now. So I'm going to hide this visual, as you can see, very easily. But I have to hide and show the visual using the cross and green tick button. So for that, I need to bookmark. So let's create our first bookmark, which is going to be show. And now let's add our second bookmark. which is going to be hide. So now click on hide this visual. Now I'm gonna update it, update the hide bookmark, and now I'm gonna show it, and now I'm gonna update the show bookmark. So I'm gonna click on hide, it hid away. I'm gonna click on show, it shows. But I have to add this transition using red cross and green tick button. But and for that I have to click on red cross image, clicking on action, type bookmark, hide. Perfect. Now similarly for other image, switching on action, type bookmark, bookmark, show. Perfect. So now you can see whenever I'm gonna click on control plus cross, all the elements gonna hid away like this. And whenever I'm gonna click on control plus gonna left click on green tick, all showing. So this is a small hide and seek feature which I've added, which you can add as per your own liking. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.